Hello world, it's your favorite reviewer ShyndoWay back again with another movie review for you. Today, we are reviewing Shape of Water, the story of an amphibian man that's brought to a research facility in America during the Cold War. A clean lady falls in love with him and plans his escape. While you're here, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you plan on seeing The Shape of Water, or if you just like Guillermo del Toro, throw a like on my video. Now, I gave The Shape of Water a B+. And if you would like to know why, keep on watching past that intro.
I can either save him or let him die.
Guillermo del Toro, who has directed Hellboy, Blade 2, Pacific Rim, and Pan's Labyrinth, gives us The Shape of Water. It's a 2-hour and 3-minute long movie, and for the most part, it is quite entertaining and moves along smoothly. But there were two 10 to 15 minute long stretches that I just didn't understand and was wondering why this had to be a part of the movie. But other than that, I enjoyed every minute. And more times than not, it felt like I was watching a beautifully choreographed ballet. The music moved the movie along much more than the words. It was a brilliant idea by Del Toro to make the protagonist a woman and a mute. Sally Hawkins as Eliza Esposito does no wrong in this tale of loneliness and finding love in an unlikely place. A very strong performance evoked enough emotion out of me to care about her by the end of the movie. She delivers each scene with a beautiful grace that can only be described as a dance. Octavia Spencer as Zelda Fuller is a very underrated actress. And while she does give us a good performance and some laughs, I feel like there was only one scene where she was actually able to give us a show. It felt like she was thrown in more for comedic purposes and to be a sign language translator when they didn't want to put the words on the screen. A Richard Jenkins as Eliza's neighbor and best friend, Giles, was endearing. And while it did feel a little forced for him to experience the series of experiences that he had to experience in order to do the right thing, he was effective in his role and complimented Sally Hawkins in each scene he was in with her. And Michael Shannon as Richard Strickland, Mr. Strickland, created an unexpected stench of villainy over this entire movie. And that's not a bad thing. He conveyed the aura of a misogynistic, self-centered, bigoted jerk extremely well. Now, I love the cinematography. The opening shot alone was so cool and unique that had me mesmerized. I mean, this is a fantasy through and through, and Guillermo was great at bringing fantasy to life through his direction and cinematography. I love it. The story was amazing, and it was a homage to the movies, musicals, and ballets of that time. All of those elements made this movie whimsical and beautiful. And the music engaged me just as much as the visuals, and they worked seamlessly together. The costuming was good as well. The amphibian man looked amazing. I wish I could get up close and personal with that makeup and costume just to see the detail in it. Now, there are a few elements I did not enjoy. There was an on-again, off-again tension with Zelda and another coworker that was never explored and never meant anything other than to show how good of a friend Zelda was to Elsa. An awkward moment with Mr. Strickland and Eliza. I call her Elsa. Her name's Eliza. There's an awkward moment with Mr. Strickland and Eliza that came out of nowhere, never went anywhere, and never showed up again. There's one fantasy or daydream sequence that Eliza had that did not fit the narrative to me. It actively took me out of the movie and was just jarring. It was a little cute, but it was my least favorite scene, and the movie honestly could have done without it. Overall, this movie was beautiful, imaginative, and just a joy to watch. And while it does have its flaws, that does not overshadow the artistic story that Del Toro gave us. And that's why Shape of Water gets a B+. Hey, if you like musicals, ballets, live theater, or Pan's Labyrinth, then you'll enjoy this movie too. But if you want more than just a whimsical love story that's brought to life by music, then save your pesos. Skip it. Don't forget to check out my other reviews. You keep enjoying the movies?